Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. And today I'm sharing with you our living room makeover with some DIY trim work, DIY floral arrangements, new furniture, new paint, and all kinds of surprises. So here are the before images. We had this sofa here that was way too deep for the space, and we just didn't have a conversation area in this room. Our grand piano takes up a lot of space. It may be going in the next few years, but we're not ready to get rid of it yet. So we started this DIY with trim work, which I am obsessed with. We wanted to do this when we first built our house, but it was so expensive to do the entire home. So now we are adding the trim work. My husband did this for me. He is really into woodworking. He's gotten into it over the last couple of years, and he's doing lots of trim work like this. Basically, we eyeballed the design. I wanted the top boxes to be about 2/3 of the wall and the bottom to be about 1/3. We made sure that the spacing between every box was 4 inches. So between each box, both vertically and horizontally, there is a 4-inch space. And then he basically just built the boxes according to that spacing. And we'll continue this around the room. Here is our new couch, which you can't really see because it's piled up with pillows. I'll give you a better shot after, but I love the high arms on it, and I love that it's more narrow than the last one. And then this is the paint color. It's called Iron Ore by Sherwin-Williams, and it's dark. Kind of like that. So I'm about to start, and you guys can let me know if you like it. It's still wet, but this is coat 1, and it looks worse on the camera than it does in person, but it's actually covering really well. This is still a wet spot, and this, oh, there you go. If I put my hand there, it looks better. The spots that look lighter are still wet, but the coverage is actually really good for the first coat, even though it looks terrible on camera. So I'm gonna keep going. Fun fact, I actually love cutting in. I love to paint around the baseboards and the ceilings. I think it's very relaxing and therapeutic. I prefer that over rolling or brushing the wall any day. So usually if we are painting together, I will do all the cutting and my husband will do the rolling. But in this case, he did the trim work and I did the paint, and it ended up only taking 2 coats. It was really high quality coverage paint from Sherwin-Williams. And it worked amazingly well. Okay, it has been a couple of days. We painted. It looks amazing, and I'll show you what the wall looks like now. I'm so excited. Da-da-da! So, our new chairs are arriving today. Our new rug has arrived. Our new couch has arrived. And I'm going to hang something up on this wall today. I'll show you that. But let's just have a little quick tour of the room. So this color is Iron Ore by Sherwin-Williams. It's almost black. It's a very dark charcoal. It's going to be hard to really show you the exact color on camera, but there it is. And obviously my husband did all the trim work. Now, our old wall color is a custom color that I came up with. I can put the formula, I guess, on the screen for you. It's like a very, very pale neutral gray. It doesn't lean too taupey or too blue, but my plan is to paint the whole downstairs in a bright, crisp white. But because we have trim work up on these walls, sorry about the noise, someone's doing like a chainsaw outside. Because we have the trim work up on these walls, we didn't want to paint some walls white and not have the time to do the whole downstairs. So we just touched up the trim walls with the same color that we already have for now, and the plan is to continue the trim work all the way around the lower level, all the way around throughout this room. So when we do that, then we'll paint the white. So for now, we just kept the light gray just so we can kind of finish up this room. This is our new couch. It is from Structube, which is, I believe, a Canadian store. So if you're in the US, you may not have Structube, but it's really beautiful. You can't fit much because of the fireplace being right here. So when the other couch was too deep, we had no room for anything. We also never had a conversation area. So you can see how it is right now. If you're sitting on the couch, you have no one to talk to. So we've had this little old dining chair here that we've had for probably over 10 years. Look at this upside down pillow. Yeah, we've had this dining chair from HomeSense, and it's just been sitting here since we moved in 5 years ago. But today we have 2 chairs coming that will be here to create more of a sitting area, conversation area, and hopefully we'll use it more. And then the side tables are from Zara Home. They're marble, and I like that they bring a little bit of warmth and they kind of tie in with the rug. So the plan here is I'm going to take our feather headdress. I'm going to move that to the middle of this black wall because I think it will just look stunning. So I'm going to do that now before the chairs arrive. And we also have light fixtures. They're actually not light fixtures, they're candle fixtures, sconces that are going to go into these 2 narrow boxes on the side. They're brass and they're from Anthropology, but they're back ordered till April. So I'll insert a photo so you can kind of see what it will look like. And when they do come, I'll update you guys, but I'm going to be revealing this room way before April, so they won't be up in time. I would also like to switch out that lamp. That's an old lamp that we've just had. I think I would prefer a floor lamp there, and I'd prefer to move that second side table over here between the 2 chairs. So we'll see how it goes. It's kind of a work in progress. I'm also going to be switching out this coffee table. So yeah, there's lots of little things to do, but the room is definitely coming together. So let's hang that headdress. Just a little tip for you. I'm gonna measure the center of this box because I want the headdress to rest right in the center. But I'm just gonna use chalk because I know I can wipe it off after with a damp cloth and it won't leave lead marks on the wall. So that's a tip. You can also sharpen it with a pencil sharpener.
I know I shouldn't be in love.
This is pretty light. I mean, it's not light, but it's light enough for the heavy duty hook that we have. It's just a nail, but it's a huge nail with the picture hanging hook thing attached to it. So I'm now going to measure from the center of this to where the nail needs to be. Can you see that? From the center to where the nail needs to be, so that the actual center of this hangs on that center X on the wall. So we'll just make sure that I hang the hook. You know, you get what I'm saying. Let's do it.
Give you the world like I promised I would. Even though you wouldn't do the same.
Oh my gosh, I love it. I have loved this thing for so many years, and I've always loved it. I always wanted one for years, and it's handmade in Africa. But the way it pops on that black wall is just stunning. I can't wait to put those. I wish I could put the wall sconces up. They're so pretty. Oh, let me show you what's going on the wall sconces too. So the wall sconces are going to be holding candles, but I don't want to put candles on the wall because A, it's a fire hazard, but also it will leave black marks and stuff. So I found these at Christmas time on Amazon. When they're lit, these things move and everything, and they just have this beautiful glow and they kind of wiggle like a real flame. They are stunning. They look so realistic. And so I'm just gonna replace the batteries because they're dead from Christmas. And they're on a timer, so they'll just turn on and off every night in the exact time that we want them to. Sorry for the focus. So we've had them on the dining table, but I have extra. And they will be on that wall on the little candle sconces, and they're gonna be so gorgeous next to that headdress. Okay, we've tried this wooden table. I'm not sure. I really love this table and I feel like it's cozy and warm, but I don't know if it's too small for the room, but I think maybe once I style it up, it'll be okay. And we've got some height on it and some stacks of books or something. My husband just decided he has a minute to help me because we need to move this rug under the piano because it's not centered or anything. But to move the piano, we have to get a car jack, lift up the one leg, and then slide it under. So we're gonna take everything out of the room and do that now. Okay guys, it has been a few days. This room looks so good. It is all done, and I'm just gonna put together some faux flowers to kind of bring it all together and take some photos for you guys. I think that's it. So I'm just gonna turn the camera around and show you what we got. I picked up this jug from Anthro. It is so beautiful. And then there's also this little, hang on, this should be not upside down. This little pot, beautiful. This is from Zara Home. I think I want to put something in there. Ideally, we'd have fresh flowers in here, but we just don't use this room enough to justify buying fresh flowers constantly. So I think I will use what I have here. I picked up a bunch of different stems from Michael's. So there's these spring flowers, some greenery. I like it to look a little bit wild and natural, even though it's not natural. Some greenery. I love anemones. There we go. Anemones, roses. We got a couple different types. So there's like more of an antique rose and kind of a large garden rose. And then I'm not sure about this. I wanted like a pampas grass looking thing. This is maybe a little too dry looking, but we'll see. And then I also have these white buds. What are these, like cherry blossoms? These might look cute in that there. So let's play around and then we'll be done with this room. You don't have to cut the stems, you can just bend them so that later if you want them to be longer, you don't have to have them cut.
I'm by your side. Lay your head on my chest. You've had a really bad day, but I'm right here, it's gonna be okay.
Okay, I like that, that's pretty. And I could use some Oasis. I'll probably adjust this a little bit. I wouldn't mind, you know, sticking those in more straight and then having some moss on top, but for our purposes today, that is great. Okay, I'm gonna give you a quick overview, a few shots of the room. Here we go, here's the final reveal. talked about this headdress, and it looks way better against the black than it did against the white. I found this lamp at HomeSense. Honestly, I wasn't sure about it, but it looks so good in the space, and Trey really likes it too. The green velvet pillows were here before. They're from IKEA, and these ones are from HomeSense as usual. Of course, the couch is from StruckTube, as well as the chairs. And yes, they are a very unusual color choice for me. I normally would do all neutral, but I think they really warm up the space, and they go great with this Loloi rug, which has the exact same pink in it. This rug is stunning. I'm gonna link it for you down below in the description box if you want to purchase your own. They are so affordable, so easy to clean, and so gorgeous. I love that they have this faded vintage look to them. Loloi is one of my favorite brands, and they kindly gifted this rug for this reveal, and I'm obsessed. I love how it goes with the chairs. See? So nice. This table is an old one for us. We got from, I believe, West Elm, probably about 10 years ago. I did the epoxy top on it so that it would last longer, and I love how that turned out. We've got a basket over there with blankets from HomeSense, and the floor cushions are from Urban Outfitters. Those are great for the kids and stuff when we have holidays, so people can sit on the floor and be comfy. And then the mirror is an Anthro dupe. It's from StruckTube. One day we may tile this surround. So let's see. Let me know what you think in the comments below. So I hope you guys really loved this living room transformation. I absolutely am obsessed with how it turned out. It's so different for me, but the main goal here was to take it from cold and uninviting to a cozy space with more seating that we could actually hang out in, and now we actually do. Thanks for watching. I hope you will give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and have a great day. Bye.